Yeah. Have you seen Windy yet? That's Windy. Well, kind of. Yo. Not cool. Wait a minute. Yo, not cool, man. The shadow's there, though. Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look. Ooh. So that's what Windy looks like. It's a Wendigo. So, if you didn't know, Maz, that's the creature that's been haunting or chasing us. Speculation. Notice the shadow, the imprint on the wall and everything. Is Windy... Did Windy used to be a human? But when the explosion... The creature showed up after the explosion here in the lab. So explosion goes off, turns some human into Windy. Speculation at this point, but I have a feeling. Demonic yeah, pretty much. Interesting. Still kind of cute, though. But yeah, speculation. The explosion goes off, someone's in the chamber and turns them into Windy. I wish I noticed that was there sooner. In which case, is it like some sort of a vengeful spirit thing hunting us? Or is it actually a person? Okay, so, all right, so we can power E and D now. We can also take care of ventilation. Now, here's the thing. I don't remember there being anything in the tunnel. So if we take that ladder, it's going to take us over here to this area. I don't think ventilation was an issue. There was no gas in this. So if we go here again, we have this air shaft. Now, we have power to E, which is the archives here. Problem, we still need a key card. I don't know who has the key card. We haven't found it yet. So instead, what if we have, and this is something. So we need a ladder. So we want to keep ventilation off so we can get in here. Hopefully there's no poisonous gas inside the employees' files. It's just here, hopefully. Because we had this area in here where that belt was that carried it back over here, but we have no ladder. And it has to be somewhere within here. So let's go back here, check this out, and have another look at it really quick. Yeah, please still be there, Windy. I don't want you moving. That's not going to do me any good. Shotgun. Maybe. Don't be standing here. Windy. Okay. Stay. That's just like a shadow or something like that of Windy, so I think we'll be okay. I swear, if I walk through a door and something's there, I am going to panic. All right. Because we can't carry anything up and down ladders, so we can't take a ladder down there with us. Does that work? Yes. Let's go ahead and do a save. No, Windy's terrifying. And cute and snuggly at the same time. So I don't approve of that. I gotta say, this music they have in the background's pretty stinking dope. I see, there's gas over there. So we need a ladder or something to get us up there. Can't shimmy across the pipe or something? Okay. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe we do have to get into here somehow, which there will be a ladder or something in here for us to find. So I'm guessing maybe we have to turn on ventilation to get rid of the gas in this area. Maybe the ladder is over here. So we need to find the key card that's somewhere. Geez, okay. So, think, Iron, think. I'm guessing once we get into here, this is probably going to be locked. In which case, that's where we have to go through here. So we still need the key card to get into this area. Where's the key card? Who would have access to it? And then I'm guessing the ladder must be over here. So then we can go through these doors and put the ladder here, crawl up and go through here and get the files, which is the main reason we're here. So we got all the power and everything else we need. The problem is the key card. Who has it? That one dude said that R&D, the people that had access and everything were high-ranking officers. So CEO, head of HR. Obviously, the card that we have from our Mr. Julius fella definitely isn't high-ranked enough. And we haven't found any other bodies in here yet. Hey, Wendy, how's it going? Okay, so let's see. So now if we activate ventilation, that should clear out the gas. But now the problem is the key card. I'm gonna go talk to that prisoner again. See if he has something else to say.
Oui. Oui, merci, j'étais au courant. Il doit bien y avoir une façon d'ouvrir. Faites-moi sortir d'ici. Ça veut dire quoi, ma cellule est vide? C'est assez clair que je suis ici, non? Je m'appelle Thomas Matouche. Je suis mécanicien machiniste à l'entretien. Un des responsables.
He's a supervisor.
C'est à cause du chien de garde de Hamilton, Stephen Mark. Lui et son équipe de sécurité. Ils pensent qu'il y a un coup qui se prépare contre la compagnie. Et comme d'habitude, on soupçonne l'Indien. Il s'apprête à m'interroger. Hein, bonne. On serait 2 cadavres. Imaginez-vous toute la poussière toxique qu'il y aurait dans l'air. N'importe qui a un cerveau serait à des kilomètres d'ici. C'est pas ce que j'ai dit, mais je vous connais pas. Vous êtes pas de la HMC, c'est un départ. Mais j'ai pas de raison de vous faire confiance. L'aile E? Oubliez ça, tout est barré. C'est une forteresse. C'est juste les boss qui ont une carte d'accès. Je sais peut-être où en trouver une. Je peux vous l'indiquer. Mais en échange, je veux que vous m'apportiez les dossiers d'enquête sur moi et sur Pierre-Marc Corbeau. C-O-R-B-O. Vous allez les trouver dans l'entrepôt des R&D, aux ressources humaines. Nos numéros d'employés, c'est 252 et 215.
Understood, okay. Okay.
Carl had suffered many Brume-induced delusions, yet this one left him with a different feeling, like a dream that felt hauntingly real when you emerged from it.
Okay, so human resources in R&D has the files, so we need to go back. I thought I looked over that office. I guess I must have missed it. Think Wendy's glitched? Don't say that. Wendy's supposed to stay right there. Stay there. Right there, Wendy. Don't move. All right, so we need to get back into HR and get the documents. When we get them back to him, he will then help us out. Okay, so we'll take away from B, give it back to D, go back in and check that area, get those documents. I mean, this is that one gal's office, right? And she's the head of HR. I need their documents. Where could those files be? They should be with HR, which is where we are, technically, right? They're in employee files. We need their files from that room. So it's the opposite of what I was thinking. We need to find some way to get into that room to get his files, get the files back to him. He somehow he either has a card or knows where his card is and we can find it, which then allows us to go through here and do whatever it is over here. So we're back to that other point where we need some kind of a ladder or something to get into there. But the question is, how? There was no ladder. I doubt there's an extendable ladder anywhere. Hey, Wendy. Ladder. Okay. And turn ventilation. Nope. So it's ventilation off. We can get into that tunnel and get into that area without being hit by a fan. We can get through that. We can get through the tunnel, but that's where that problem is coming in. What do we use? I was wondering if we had to throw like boxes on here and send it back the other way or something. Readjust the gears. Okay. So we're kind of going the right way here. So we need to get some sort of a ladder or something over here. Problem is there's nothing over here that we can use at the moment. So there's something else in the facility or somewhere else in the facility. There's some sort of a ladder or something we can take over there and utilize. Problem though is we can't normally carry things down ladders. So we have to reverse this belt that's in front of us and get the thing put on the belt. It'll take it back over here. We can use it to then get up there, get that, go back, talk to the guy, get what we need from him, the card, flibbo flimmo bango, and we're in here. Okay. Should have read that note all the way through. So we can turn that around, but then what's the thing we're supposed to put on there? Like a pallet or something? Let's see, we want to reverse it. We're gonna have to go back. Water and ventilation, all that's fine. We should be able to make it. Let's try that, see what we can do. Oh. Do I have to kill the power? That's technically an E, right? If I kill the power to E, does that... No way, seriously? Hold on. There is so much running back and forth that you have to do with this. This is insane. Okay, so if I turn power off at E, that should stop the gate. Or the belt, right? So I can reverse it. So then that means like, man, this is a lot of back and forth. Let's go back down and see if that worked. Or do I have to turn off at C as well? Yo, wait a minute. I got a feeling that I have to do... Wait, no way. Hold on. Is it still running? Wait a minute. Is this even gonna work? Like, am I on the right thought process here? Needing to find a ladder or some kind of a thing, take it through that, and I can set it all down to then climb on top of it to get where I need to go. Am I thinking too much into this? Because now that I have the tunnels cleared, I can turn off the power at C, which would then stop it from operating, right? All right, is this actually gonna work? Hold on. Or is this just a lot of extra convoluted things that I gotta do just to find out that it's not gonna work? Okay, is it off now? No, it's still going. So that didn't exactly... C's powered off, or is it just the doors? So wait, now if I go through here, now I got a moment. It's still on. So that's not something that's supposed to happen. Yeah. Even though that thing says about reversing it, I don't think that's something that's supposed to happen. So, all right, I'm actually getting a little lost here, gang. I'm running out of ideas. I'm severely running out of ideas here. Okay, this is really working my brain. So I can't reverse this. So my thought process of getting something in here and whatnot to get up into there is not how it's supposed to go. But that is clearly the direction we're supposed to go in order to get into here, most likely. Okay, think, iron, think. What are the options? Wait a minute. What, basement? Oh, that's for this floor. Okay. So Mr. Thomas, who's in the cell all the way over here, has or knows where to get a card that we will need to get through either this door or this door. So right now, access to this area is blocked off, but he won't give us anything unless we get his file out of here, which so far, the only way that seems to be able to get in there is going through this vent, which is right in front of us. We can't get there unless we have something to climb up on. So something like a ladder. I gotta figure this out somehow. This has to be a game that I do not Google how to solve something. I gotta figure it out. So, go back, collect our thoughts, see what we can find out. Probably thinking too much into this. Okay, back to the control room. Let's check on Wendy really quick. And I gotta collect my thoughts. All right, Wendy. Wendy?
Carl stared at these ashes in horror. How much heat would an explosion need to generate to incinerate a body where it stood?
Oh, snap. This is the dude that we want that file on. He's apparently one of the... Oh. When it exploded, yes, they were. You snap. Oh, snap. That's, Cordo. He's a potential accomplice of Thomas, the invisible guy in the who's in lockup, and Francesca, whatever her name is, the head HR lady at the house. The three of them were suspected of being conspirators of trying to hurt the company. Did they sabotage this and cause this issue? Ooh. Ooh, okay. The gigantic control room overlooks some kind of burning reactor. Is this the photo that we wanted? Oh, what's this? Hey, look, duct tape. Oh. Cool, got all those photos. So actually, we got a lot of stuff that's actually here in this area. I think all that's left is just getting into the archives and finding out what the heck is going on over there. And then we get to a new location here. So, okay. Her employee number is 174 for Francesco or whatever her name is. Francisco? Franciso, whatever. We need to find files 252 and 215 in the archives. In order to get to the archive, Thomas, well, no, so okay. So, Thomas is over here. He will give us the card that we need to get through either this door or this door to get to the prototype in here. Problem, he wants the files from here, which is behind the locked doors. We can get through this vent. Now, in order to get there, we can't do anything such as power and grabbing something to put it through there. We have to find something in here to utilize. It's not like we're carrying anything that could be used for that, but we have a level 3 card. Shouldn't his card get us in there alone? Or maybe level 3 isn't the highest. Maybe we need a level 4. So, there is something I am missing. Where have I not looked? You guys have any ideas? I'm at a slight loss here, guys. I have no idea. I can't reverse the belt, so it's not... There's nothing in here that I can use. And I can't reverse the belt to get anything else in here to use. I've already tried turning off the power to these areas. It doesn't allow me to switch anything. There's no button here. I can't get in to change the gears. What am I missing? I can't swim. Can I? Can I? Swimming. Maybe? That's one thing I actually didn't think about. If so, then what would be the point of the... Oh. Maybe you can swim, but the reason why you would want to remove the water from those areas is that way you can, like, move stuff. Like, we wouldn't have been able to pick up the battery. So maybe we turn off the water system so that area floods again, so then we swim through it, get to the other side, and then we want ventilation off as well, because we don't want to have that issue there. We'll keep power on, but with the actually the fan doesn't quite matter, because we can still get through that without a problem, because it seems like it doesn't even work with the fan, but we'll keep it off just to be safe. Let's try this. This is like the only option that I can think of, is that we, instead of using a ladder or something, there's just the water and we can swim down through the tunnel and then just straight up. That's not the only thing I can think of. Does this work?
The basement appeared to be completely flooded. He had to find a way out. It would be very risky, but there should be a few spaces where he could catch his breath.
Hey, yo, all right. Hey, hey. All right. Hey. Oh, jeez. Darn rats.
Carl Faubert had noted two numbers, 215 and 252, corresponding to the employee files of Pierre-Marc Corbeau and Thomas Matouche. Their cases in particular had caught his attention.
But also
174. This was the employee number of Françoise Dallaire. Carl would be able to learn a little more about the investigation to which she'd been subjected.
215 to something. Yep, these two were Now, what's this guy's deal? To believe that he is the son of Jacobs, a mine employee who died of pneumonia in... Oh. Okay, so the guy that was standing close to the reactor is the son of a guy that died while working for the company who got pneumonia. So he's had a pretty big grudge, as well as Thomas. They both have something really against the company. All right, and this is where we have to remove the water and everything else in order to get into that. So we go back from whence we came. What the heck?
Carl could hardly believe it. This arrowhead suggested that Mistonite had been known to early peoples in the distant history of the continent, and that they had even fashioned objects from it.
Dang. All right. All right. We got the files. Time to take them back to our guy. He gets us the card, and then we can get into the place we need to. Well, we can use a card to get into these places finally. We turn off the water as well as all the other fun jazz. All right, time to swim. And the gas, so that way we can get around properly. And we get the prototype, and then we're out of here. All right. Progress. I'm going to save right here, just in case something decides to pop out at me. Go talk to him, get the stuff, then we go back and we go through D to get to E, and there we go. Maybe that metal detector thing will keep us from being able to carry out the prototype, so we got to put it on that belt thing. That might be the case, too. Well, let's go talk to our man about his files. Ah, crap. Why are we now seeing this?
Oui. Ouais, la fille des ressources humaines. Pierre-Marc l'aimait bien. Je sais qu'ils parlaient souvent les deux ensemble. Il passait beaucoup de temps dans son bureau. Vous devez avoir des questions. Ce que je peux vous dire, c'est que cette place-là, c'est un cancer pour Manastan. Tout mérite de tomber, incluant son fondateur. Depuis le début, la communauté crie, on s'est opposé à la mine. Mais on s'est rendu compte qu'il y avait plus. Le monde qui participait aux essais cliniques en sortait malade. On s'est dit qu'en s'infiltrant, on pourrait peut-être trouver quelque chose pour incriminer Hamilton. C'était le plan, en tout cas. Mais ça a changé avec l'accident de chasse. Pierre-Marc est entré dans une colère noire.
Hunting accident.
Faire fermer le réacteur, c'est la cible parfaite. Si on réussit ça, ça va être très long avant qu'ils s'en remettent. Ottawa se sac de nous autres. C'est pas eux qui vont nous aider. Il y a de plus en plus de monde qui tombe malade à cause de la mine. Faut qu'on frappe un grand coup. Un coup décisif. Pierre-Marc, c'est le gars le plus loyal que j'ai rencontré de ma vie. Il défend son monde. Il parle d'Hamilton comme d'un grand visionnaire. Pierre-Marc, c'est un visionnaire. Un vrai. Attendez de voir ce qu'on va faire. Difficile à dire. Coincé ici. Je sais qu'il y a un camp de l'autre côté du tunnel du chemin de fer au nord-est. Si jamais ça tournait mal, c'est là qu'il reste réfugié.
The thing is, we found the card next to the thing. He is dead. But we know where our meet point is.
Pierre-Marc voulait y en parler. Elle aussi, elle a un malaise envers la HMC comme plein d'autres, mais on ne savait pas si on pouvait y faire confiance. C'est dur à lire. Oui. Dans les vestiaires. Il y a un casier défectueux qui
The
s'ouvre
locker
si vous
that's
donnez un
defective,
bon
it'll
coup au bon
open if you
endroit.
hit it just right.
Mon collègue Pierre-Marc a glissé une carte dedans.
Get a card there, bring it
Apportez-la-moi
back
quand
to
vous aurez
me
fini
once
ce que
you're
vous avez
done.
à faire.
Well, what you bring it back to me once you've done with what you have to do.
C'est là qu'ils mettent tout ce qui ne sert plus. Il y a un paquet de matériel d'expérience abandonné et de prototypes de toutes sortes. Je vais devoir y aller faire un tour d'ailleurs. Dès que vous aurez fini avec la carte, rapportez-la-moi. Bye.
Locker room. Guessing that must be up here somewhere? Locker room. That's supposed to be over here? That's the locker room, right? I think that's the back. I think that's it. But, was I gonna get into C? Yeah, I gotta get into C. Okay, what it's like in New York City. Ah, okay. So that wasn't, wait. Is this not the locker room? Thomas said locker room, right? What locker room? Crap, I gotta go talk to him again. Go to the locker room. There's a locker that's defective. It'll open if you hit it just right. Colleague, hit a card there. Bring it back to me once you're done with what you have to do. Okay, where's the locker room? Where's the locker room? Okay. This doesn't look like a locker room. That is a morgue. Does he mean in here? Wait a minute. I doubt it. Yeah, this is definitely not it. A locker room. Where have we been to a locker room? Wait, is that back up near the entrance? Back in Wing A? Let's check out Wing A. Maybe it's maybe that's where the locker room is. Potentially, anyway. Not a locker room. Break room. Locker room. Perfect. Pretty good, as well as hectic. That's understandable. I plan to have a good sleep. Well, that's always good. Whereabouts are you from, Delilah, if I may ask? Bingo. That's what we needed.